Alright, so we are live with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Last we left off, went into the slave markets. Or, I'm sorry, the flesh markets.
You buy them?
No, ran
Free
to...
them?
Yeah, I freed some Azamars after thing freaked out. The slave trader freaked out and started killing several of them.
Just freaked out?
Oh, like, I kinda told them they were going to be sold to be eaten, and then they freaked out, and then the slave trader in cutscene killed one of them, and then all of them tried to fight desperately, and he killed all of them. Except for two.
Oh, fuck. Why would you do that?
I thought I was doing a good thing by letting them realize that they were in danger.
Oh, fuck. You evil bastard.
I wasn't trying to be evil.
Bastard.
Alright, look. So, I was trying to do things civilly, but I don't think there's a civil way
not in a place of chaos. There's no order. The only one that liked order, because she already knows it's not there, was what her brother said. Sure, you can do that.
Okay, fine. Look, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go full murder hobo.
She knows about the real world.
Throughout the rest of the flesh markets. Throughout the rest of the flesh markets. I'm going to go full murder hobo and just
kill. It's more scary
Let me finish. I'm going to go full murder hobo and just kill off any other slave traders. Hopefully, that'll be the right thing to do.
Oh my God.
And even then, it's probably still some kind of wrong.
And buy a demon. When it often comes, buy that round creature.
What round creature?
When you go
down man, the whole thing's gone quiet. What the hell?
One that sells things.
I don't think it'll be coming up until the screen loads.
Duel Masters!
Duel Masters sucked.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Edition.
It's the only way you'd make it Duel Masters decent is you say Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters version.
Yeah.
But instead they said, let's flip it around. No, here's how it worked. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel came out. They call it Master Duel because it's the reverse of Duel Masters. It's as good as Duel Masters was bad.
Master Duel.
That's why everybody loves it.
Not Duel Masters. Oh, we have no in common about that thing. Made by Cal.
Alright, well, let's see.
Made by Canal.
Oh, Hepzibah's in here. Man, she's everywhere. Let's see. I can't read that. That's some weird language. Oh, here. Master Sarzaxis is delighted to behold Lady Hepzibah and Shamira. It is a great honor for him. How may he assist you? Okay, so the creature is speaking some gibberish and one guy's translating. Hepzibah is looking to buy some slaves, the best slaves. It's for an important job. Allow me to present this fine specimen, an extraordinarily belligerent, destructive, and vicious slave. He killed 7 hunters before his capture. And no, I'm not going to try to translate or even read the gibberish creature. Shut your mouth, meatball. Your breath stinks. I don't need gladiators or bodyguards. I'm looking for a pack of strong demons, ones who are not very bright and can obey orders. In that case, perhaps my lady would be interested in this batch of creatures recently captured in the lower city. They are all strong and quite stupid. Hepzimira, what do you want with these puny creatures? They're small fry, fit only to be cannon fodder for the Crusaders. I would suggest... They seem fine to me. Finish the preparations, then send them to the Harem of Ardent Dreams, and be quick about it. Okay. Man, everything is happening there. Alright, let's see here. So let's save before I have to fight Hepzimira. Let's see here. Oh man, it's taking a while. Alright, let's see. What we got here? Bunch of slaves, a slave trader. Welcome to the flesh markets, the best place to buy living, healthy flesh. So I can't free these guys? Well, these slaves are all monsters. I guess that's why.
No, you can't.
Well, it's not even letting me... Oh, hold on. Talk to the slave. I don't know what's worse. Sitting here waiting, wearing this collar, or becoming the property of one of these foul creatures. I don't... Oh, shit. I think they're all just saying the same thing. No. Buy us, kind sir, and we'll serve you well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, hold on. Commoner. Why didn't Octicula let strangers into the city? They keep roaming around, sticking their noses where they don't belong.
Because he wants it.
We should gather our group up and clear the streets of their all
did
their
you talk with Octicula yet?
No, it needs me to go through literally every... I'm pretty sure talking to Octicula is when I'm done with everything here. Yeah. The fact that I'm still getting cutscenes in the flesh market mean nope. I talk to this guard. You need to keep a constant eye on the slaves, else they will flee. Venture Captain Gristoff. A lean old man with his back as stiff as a pikestaff casts a piercing look at you. His gray hair and luxurious sideburns grant him an imposing and significant demeanor. Greetings. I am Count Gristoff Rolano. I have the honor of serving as a venture captain of the Pathfinder Society, heading the branch of the society in Alucionera and its adjacent territories. If you need the services of Pathfinders, I can be of assistance. They're everywhere. I need a job. You go to Pathfinder Society, you go to...
They go to everywhere.
You go anywhere.
Heaven, and even
heaven, hell, the abyss, anywhere.
That's not hell.
No, this is the abyss. Yeah. Yep, they go everywhere.
Because Abyss has an open place to go touch the mortal plane at all times. Only Nubjicula has option to go back and forth. Always had. She can even go into heaven. That's how powerful she is.
Well, not in this game, but in Kingmaker, like Tristian already let you know that, no, there's several Devas that can do that too, so. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Well, what's we got here? Casting a sharp look at you, Gristoff hands you a sealed letter. I admit your appearance here did not surprise me, because I recently received this letter. It is addressed to you, and I have held it in anticipation of your arrival. A sealed letter. I can just click it right here in the chat. I don't have to wait till the conversation's over. The letter appears in the rough but legible handwriting of a person who doesn't write often.
Ooh.
Greetings, Commander. I am sorry to bother you with any requests when you are busy with a difficult and dangerous mission. But my situation is extremely serious. I have found the trail of the Spinner of Nightmares. Her agent in Nerocean fell into our hands and revealed during interrogation that the last known lair of the Spinner was in Alushanira, in a block called the 10,000 Delights. Knowing the habits of the Spinner of Nightmares, I'm inclined to believe that she used to live in the heart of a giant brothel. My poor Lowry might still languish in this horrible place. I'm begging you to look for her or any traces of the Spinner. And then I can ask him, what's in it? How did Hilor deliver this letter to you, or take the letter?
Take the letter.
Just take the letter, don't question anything?
Yeah.
No questions, okay. Read Hiller's letter, try to find out. Okay. Handing you the letter, Gristoff offers a formal nod. My duty has been done. Right. I need a skilled partner. My companions need an experienced instructor. I want to help the society by providing funds. And tell me about yourself, or I have to go. I don't need a skilled partner. I have my party. Let's see. My companions need an experienced instructor. Not yet. I want to help the society by providing funds. The society has fixed charity rates, preventing corruption. I personally find this practice very wise. A donation for the prisoners of the Abyss is 50,000 gold coins. The price is high, but if it will give freedom to the unfortunate, so be it. Base profit is not worth more than a life. I don't have that kind of money on me right now. Let's see. That is rather unfortunate. Our mission could use help. Well, tell me about yourself. I am a noble, a good Asmodean, and a pathfinder, who earned the honor of being sent with the most unwanted task to the most repulsive point in the world, and ready to provide you with a few good fighters. What else are you interested in? Who are you? The old man lifts his chin and carefully strokes his amazing sideburns. What's with these sideburns? Alright. Gristoff Rolano of Long March, a hereditary count of Cheliax, and venture captain of the Pathfinder Society, at your service. The Pathfinder Society has long planned to open a branch in the Abyss, for obvious reasons. Such an appointment didn't make anyone especially happy. However, as people of honor, we Pathfinders of my lodge couldn't let squeamishness stand in the way of duty. All of us volunteered for the mission. And then the decemvirate chose me as the most suitable candidate. Alright. Why were you sent to the Abyss? The venture captain shrugs. To buy slaves, of course. Or rather, redeem slaves. The Pathfinder Society sent me to provide help to deliver to dwellers of Golarion who have been enslaved by demons. Every day, I go to the slave market with a bag of gold, and I return to our shelter with a crowd of poor folks, whose freedom I manage to buy. Unfortunately, there are always too many slaves and too little gold. We send the ones we save to Golarion. Some of them are opportunists and fighters who were unlucky enough to be imprisoned. They are grateful to the Society and are ready to provide services to repay us for their rescue. When people who are looking for mercenaries contact me, my charges go to serve them, and the payment for their services fills our coffers for continued redemption of slaves.
Damn.
So
That's
this
a lot of work.
So this is where it goes. So whenever they say you want to you want to pay for someone to join you, it's going to this.
Oh fuck.
Whenever you get a unique, whenever you get one of these unique custom party members, this is the source. They literally went through worse than hell. They went through the abyss.
Wow. All things can happen.
Damn.
Plus corruption.
I no longer fear hell because I've been to Camp Krusty.
It's probably what the name is.
Right. I could say good, what you do is merciful, or evil, ransoming slaves is stupid. You just make the demon stronger with your gold, or say I see. I'm going to say good. What you do is merciful. I personally think that an enemy has to be fought against, not traded with. But the management of the Pathfinder Society did not heed my advice. What's it like living in the Abyss? Gristoff scans the landscape slowly, with dignity, and then says demurely, "Abominable. The Abyss is a savage place, where everything that can be designed in a wrong way is."
Yeah, the Abyss can actually eat you.
Everything is clear.
If you're weaker.
If you have any other questions, please contact me, Commander. That's about it.
It's actually the auras of certain demons.
I have to go.
The certain places don't even just eat you outright.
Have a good day, Commander.
Because if I know she said a meticulous thing, her own island actually can eat people. That's the reason why she doesn't need to feed anymore. Her whole realm actually feeds her.
I thought that was the case for all demon lords.
No.
Their territory feeds them. Like, if you get lost in Baphomet's labyrinth, right? Isn't that, it's a done deal for you, right?
No. He lets his if he lets his most proud his actual followers. If you're really a decent follower, you become a Minotaur, male or female. You become a Minotaur. That's his devoted.
Right. Well, we got skilled gladiator leader, slave.
But he himself doesn't look like all his Minotaurs.
And what is this? Wire-long black mask.
Due to what happened to him.
Alright.
In that prison.
Wire-long black mask. A stern-looking demon.
He's more skinny.
Hold on. A stern-looking demon stands before you, bristling with what seems an arsenal of weapons, and his copious scars suggest he's been hacked to pieces more than once. His face is hidden under a grotesque obsidian mask attached to his flesh by thin straps ending in hooks. The hooks are threaded into the skin, and the wounds bleed profusely as if inflicted mere moments ago. The mask resembles a sinister black mollusk enveloping the face of its victim. When he speaks, the slaver's voice is muffled. "Greetings, stranger. I am Waralong, legend of the Battle Bliss. Are you looking to buy some battle slaves? Or do you need weapons for yourself and your servants?" Alright, before I saved before I got here, so.
Okay.
Show me what weapons you're selling. My gladiators come from a range of... I said weapons, right? Yeah. My gladiators come from a range of planes and are accustomed to fighting in different styles. So I have quite a wide selection. I am positive you will find something that fits your hand, no matter how many hands nature gave you.
Dual sword!
The slaver chuckles, pleased with his own joke. The items I have here are the best examples of Nehindrian weapons and armor. Why do you keep calling them Nehindrian? Rumors have been going around about some magical Nehindrian crystals that grant immense power to their owners. No one knows for certain where they come from or what they really are, but everyone desires them. Alushanira has become obsessed with all things Nehindrian. That's why everyone in Illusionera calls top quality goods Nahindrian now. Show me what you got. Before I send you to hell. Oh, no, I guess I can't send them to hell. What the fuck happens to demons when you kill them in the hell? Or in the abyss? They just cease to be?
Depends on how strong they are.
Alright.
But in aspects depending on what they are. If you really killed them in the abyss, they turn to stone.
Huh.
If you killed them for real.
Well,
Other than that, they get absorbed.
I guess in this case they're getting absorbed because I killed plenty of demons here and they never turned to stone.
Yeah.
Alright, impending demise is a sigh. Oh, this guy's selling exotic weapons.
That includes demon lord.
Alright, hold on. Impending demise. A monk sigh. +5. Automatically confirms critical hits against flanked enemies. This sigh has a crit range of 18 to 20 instead of 20. Yay? But it's a D4 weapon. I can grab a dagger and do better than this. Well, no, that's not true. Being able to automatically confirm crits is pretty nice. If this stacks, like this, and this is a unique ability. This isn't a keen property, so it probably stacks with the keen feat, or improved critical feat.
Okay.
So this is actually good if you're using size. Decay spreader, sling staff. +5 sling staff with corrosive. Let's see. The wielder gets a +5. Let's see. Gets a +2 bonus to damage rolls for every corpse within 50-foot range of them. Okay. Exterminator Greatsword. Let's see. Living Bane. This +3 Living Bane Greatsword grants its wielder a +5 bonus on saving throws against necromancy spells, but reduces their maximum HP by 20 while equipped. The price we pay for power. Can I even buy this? No, I can't buy this.
What else they got?
Let's see. We got Odds Evener Nunchucks. +4 nunchucks. Clearly, we are in the abyss where nunchucks are sold.
Man, I knew they grabbed monks.
Alright. See.
So
+4.
that story was true.
This +4 axiomatic nunchuck grants its wielder a +10 competence bonus on athletics checks and immunity to flanking.
Oh, wow.
In addition, whenever the wielder has more than one enemy in a 5-foot radius, he deals additional 1d6 bludgeoning damage on a successful hit.
Okay.
Sure?
Okay.
Alright. So, and obviously, and then it does an extra 2d6 extra damage against chaotic enemies. This is actually pretty damn good. If you're a monk.
Well.
Right. Flowing half plate.
Whoa.
Okay. Let's see, it's +4 half plate armor. Grants its wielder a +5 bonus on reflex saving throws. In addition, whenever the wearer makes a successful reflex saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage on a successful save, they instead take no damage, as if they had the evasion feat.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. Alright, let's see. Who could really benefit from this? It's +12 armor class, the evasion feat, and a +5 reflex save. I'm fine with what I got here. Sela. She's just got a +3 full plate. So,
Whoa.
this is better for her.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it lets her use her dex bonus. Well, no, this won't let her use her dex bonus. The flowing half plate has a dex mod of 0. The full plate armor has a dex max dex bonus of allowing 1. still. Let's see. It's half plate, so I could give it to... Could give it to either Darren or someone else, but everyone else is a Dex build, so hold on. I could give it to Greybore.
You'll definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I have to look for one of the allies I don't actually use all that much. Son of a
Did you
bitch.
do his companion quest?
No, it didn't pop up. I've been avoiding taking long rests, so I imagine it's time related. Because I found out if you go over to the Hand of the Inheritor and just ask him to heal you, he doesn't just heal your hit points, he also restores your spell slots.
Oh.
All without having to take a long rest. So
he really heals.
I have been running through, like,
wow.
it's like running through and you're just like
Here,
constantly, you just walk up to him, hey, can I get another cup of coffee? Thanks. Let's go. Like, I don't need to rest, I don't need to sleep, I don't have no exhaustion or fatigue.
I can't say Heaven is no longer able to interfere with
he just keeps giving me coffee and I keep running through. Alright, what else we got here? If I'm not getting that. There's the Royal Messenger's chain shirt. Let's see.
And her story is so awesome.
Let's see, this Mithril chain shirt. +4 Mithril chain shirt gives a +4 reflex bonus and +10 competence on mobility.
Is simple. You just go back and forth talking to him and people he wants to talk to. His missions are easy.
Sure. Alright, let me see.
And you already know he's a crime.
Ooh, the Hand of the Inheritor?
No, land.
Oh. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry
about that.
That's
nobody.
The trap.
He's not here. Alright, let's see. Talion Keeper. +4 light shield. Oh, it's a spike light shield, so if you get the shield bash feat, this does 2d6. Let's see. Whenever the wielder... Oh, it does 2d6 whenever the wielder is critically hit. Aside from that, it's a plus... Well, this is actually pretty good. Let's see. What kind of shields do I have right now? Charred Bulwark. Immunity to cold and +1 to AC. Shield of the Holy Thorn. No, this is way better. Let's see. It's also a spiked shield, but it's a +3 spiked shield instead of a +4. And it also does 2d6 holy damage in addition every hit, as opposed to this thing. So I already have something better than Talion Keeper. Alright, what else we got? We got the Impaler short spear. +4 unholy weapon. Deals an additional 2d6 against piercing against large and bigger creatures. And when it hits a smaller, lesser creature with 100 or less hit points, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw DC 26 or be instantly killed.
Oh.
Fuck.
Spartan!
Yo, that's awesome.
Ooh.
Right, well, what else we got?
Spear of Longinus.
Interceptor. Rapier. Or rapier, as I've been told to say properly. It is a keen +5 weapon.
Rap?
No, No. Someone went out of their way to literally post the pronunciation. Rapier. You're supposed to say it all like that. Rapier. Not how I usually say it. Rapier. Yeah, like they're like, how do you say it like that? Okay, so I heard this thing called tier list, which is spelled Tier, and now I see Rapier. So I just said it's just that. It's just tier, but with you replace the T with RAP. It's like nope. I had it wrong. I was wrong. All right. Anyway,
Ease and R.
what does this do again? Let's see. Grants its wielder a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls on attacks of opportunity. If an attack of opportunity results in a killing blow, the wielder can make one extra attack during the next round. Hence why it's called the Interceptor. Got it. Then we have an S-Stock called Night Flash.
Ooh.
Exotic weapons.
Super crits.
Here we go. It's a +5 speed shock weapon that gives +5 to initiative.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it. That's it. And that's enough. Like, goddamn. That's a lot.
Super crit. It's already a super crit weapon.
Yeah, it crits on 18 through 20. Belt of Bloodlust.
I believe it's a one-handed.
An S-Stock?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2d4 piercing. Yeah. Then we have the Belt of Bloodlust, a +4 enhancement to Dex and Strength.
Whoa.
And whenever the wearer of this belt lands a killing blow, they gain a +5 morale bonus on their next attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Display of Power. This belt of strength +6 grants its wearer a 15-foot aura that makes all enemies in range suffer a -2 penalty on will saving throws.
Cool.
Oh, hold on. There's only one person I know who should wear this.
What?
Ivu.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's already got a belt of physical might +4, so just give her this, the +6 one. Because I found out she has like draconic presence.
Wow.
So now anyone in range of her has a -2 on the save against it.
Oh.
Let me see.
You gonna sell it?
You mean buy it? Of all the items here, yeah, that would be the one. Display of Power. That's if I could afford it. Technically I can't afford it, but hold on, let me see if there's anything. I don't need a falchion +2. I'm gonna sell the generic items. I'll keep the unique stuff. +2 mithril chainmail. What else? Don't need the amulet. The +2 wisdom headbands. Belt of Constitution. Belt of Physical Flow. Mental Flow is... Wait, what's that? Charisma and Intelligence. I don't need that. Braces of Armor +4. Don't need that. Wait, I'm pretty sure she... Yeah. Don't need that. Ignoring Charisma. Don't need that. Cloak of Resistance +2. Headband of Inspired Wisdom +4. Don't need that. Belt of Physical Might +2. Don't need that. Alright. With all that out the way, I can't afford it.
See?
Nope.
What's your mission? Pretty?
Let's see. Too much. What else we got here? A lot of this stuff is way too expensive, really. Rule Breaker, a Tongi, another exotic weapon. Artificial Predator. A falcata. Cruel. What does cruel mean? When the wielder strikes a creature that is frightened, shaken, or panicked with a cruel weapon, that creature becomes sickened for 1 round. When the wielder uses the weapon to knock unconscious or kill a creature, gains 5 temp hit points that last for 10 minutes. Then the weapon also has a bleed effect. Let's see. Whenever they're engaged in melee with a single enemy and there are no other enemies in 15-foot range, the enemy gets a -2 penalty on attack rolls. Right. Maimer. A comma. Sickle of Wicked Rites. I'm just reading off the names at this point. See, what is it? Okay, we have a composite longbow. Longbow of Leeching Strike. Whenever this bow confirms a critical hit, the enemy suffers 1d6 direct damage for every 5 feet that enemy travels for 2 rounds, involuntary movement included. And it bleeds. And it's +5. Alright, what else we got? Sky Scorcher, Javelin, Divine Dismissal, Breaker, Mighty Advisor, Dwarven War Axe, Dragonbane. Let's see, Promise of Greatness, Medium Armor. This might be worth something. Oh wait, I can afford this. Holy shit, here we go. Let's see, it's +10 armor class. Uses max dex of 3. Let's see. Makes the wearer's first spell cast in any combat bolstered as though using the bolster spell feat. Spell now deals 2 more points of damage per die rolled to all its targets. Additionally, all enemies in 5 feet of the spell targets are dealt 2 damage per die rolled of the original spell. The spell can no longer apply precision damage. It's medium armor, so it's clearly going to a cleric. So, well, it would go to either Social or Daron. No one else can use no other spellcaster can use medium armor. Oh, wait, I think Camilla. That's about it. Alright. Holy Devotee's Wrath. Oh, wait, we got a longsword. +3 longsword. Holy Property. I got several items better than this. Let's see. This weapon counts neutral enemies as evil. It also allows its wielder to count neutral enemies as evil upon using Smite Evil ability. Let's see. Headbutter's Helm. Whenever the wearer of the helm successfully charges an enemy, the enemy must make a reflex saving throw DC 27 or suffer a -2 penalty on armor class and attack rolls for 3 rounds. Winter's Mark, 2-bladed sword. Yeah, nope. Sell this extra stuff I'm not using, but there ain't nothing I can really buy. I really want to buy from this guy. Alright, let's go kill him. You want to say you have any issues with me killing Warlong the Black Mask? Warlong's grotesque black mask changes before your eyes so that it now resembles melting stone. A satisfied and bloodthirsty expression appears on it. So you're looking for gladiators? You've come to the right place. Who are you? I am Warlong Black Mask. I was the champion of the arena, and I fought and killed in the name of my mistress Shamira. I worshipped her. I was her slave and her bodyguard. She was flattered by the many killings dedicated to her honor, and by the shouts of the crowd chanting her name. But then I had a dark revelation. I realized Shamira was not worthy of my worship. She owned me, but my true mistress was the one that entered the arena with me, her hand in mine, death. So I dedicated my next victim to her instead of Shamira. My mistress was enraged. She arranged a fight in the arena, one I had no hope of winning. I was hacked and cut, torn apart, choked, ground to dust by magic, and impaled on spears. But still, I did not die. My remains were stitched back together piece by piece. Death was with me that day, and I returned even more powerful. But the fights lost their appeal after that. An immortal gains no glory fighting mortals. So I left the arena, and I no longer killed by my own hand. Now I offer my gifts to death by the hands of the gladiators I train. I take their names and their dreams, and in return, I give them weapons in the dark revelation of death. I don't think I can fight this guy. Hold on. What is this mask you wear? The first champion fought wearing this mask. The final champion will fight wearing it on the day this world ceases to exist. In this mask, I was invincible, and I conquered the battle bliss and made all Elutionera bow before me. I fought to pass it to Gelderfang, my apprentice. But despite his many talents in the art of killing, he loved his life far too much. He was afraid of death, too frightened to fight me and take the mask. He is not a true gladiator, not a real champion, but no one aside from the true children of the arena is capable of understanding this. Your gladiators cannot save you. Attack. Right? Yeah. I saved. Should be fine. I am a gladiator. When I see death coming, I do not flee. I kiss her dry lips with passion. The arena is eternal, and thus we are also eternal. Kill me and you will be able to wear this mask. The gladiators grab their weapons. Defend your master, brothers and sisters. Show them what you're worth, and the crowd will fight for the right to buy you, and the arena will bow before your might. Hey!
I'll rip you apart.
Alright, well, we should be fine. Just attack. Just everyone attack Warlong Black Mask. No need to cast spells or any buffs or anything like that. Just go. Man, there's a lot of misses going on with this guy. Alright, he's dead.
Thank you for amusing me.
Alright, let's see what we got on this guy. Leather armor, a buckler, gold coin, master crossbow, cloak, A ring. No mask. Oh, and somebody's got fancy bardiche. Holy shit. Warlong's lifeless body lies at your feet. A bloody mist rises from his wounds. It is impossible to survive such wounds, yet you hear a voice coming from beneath the obsidian mask. Didn't I tell you I am immortal? You've killed this body, but I am still here, right in front of you. The mask grins and winks at you. Let's see. Requires Lich Mythic Path. Requires Angel Mythic Path. Requires Demon Mythic Path. Requires Trickster Mythic Path. Let's see. Are you a mask? A living mask? So it was you I've been talking to all this time. I am the first champion of the Battle Bliss, the great warrior and necromancer Warlong. No one could say how many victories I won, because they stopped keeping count. I was belligerent and bloodthirsty, and my gifts impressed Death herself. So when my luck turned away from me and my life was bleeding out in the arena, Death gave me a gift. She placed my spirit in this mask. So under different names, I have claimed the champion's title again and again. So is this your body? Of course not. My mortal remains have long since turned to dust and black sludge. This body once belonged to one of my followers. A couple of decades ago, the gladiator wearing my mask perished and I took his body. My magic has kept the flesh in good condition all these years. Sadly, you've destroyed this body beyond repair, and now I must find a new vessel. Punch the mask as hard as I can. Take the mask off. Wireless, huh? What should I do? Take the mask or punch it?
Take the mask.
Alright, let's see what happens. The black stone clings to Warlong's flesh as if they were one. It is impossible to tear the mask off his face. Punch it. Your punch leaves the smooth surface of the mask unscratched. Foolish. Do you really think you're stronger than death? She protects me, and you cannot overpower her. I haven't chosen any of these mythic paths, though. Step away from the corpse. A malevolent chuckle comes from under the mask. Same mask of the champion. There's a portal. Chest. Why did this slave not try to fight me? Please someone buy me. If no one buys me, my master will kill me and feed me to his monstrous pets. Ugh. There's nothing to really do aside. So I can't do anything about the black mask there then. Oh well. I'll save all the same. Couldn't really use most of those items it was selling it anyway. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Let's see what we have next in the arena. We've got. I need to change the camera angle to see the map better. We've got Ramisa the slave trader. Or is there anyone else? Oof. Game's lagging hard. Syraxis. The interpreter. Alright. A demon who looks like a ball of lumpy melting flesh hovers in the air. He clenches a whip in his hand. The demon emanates an aura of confidence and authority. He snorts sternly at a skinny tiefling standing nearby, whose eyes are skillfully sewn shut by black silk thread studded with diamond chips. The demon mutters something incomprehensible to you. The tiefling speaks to you in a soft voice devoid of emotion. Master Sarzakis welcomes you to the flesh markets, visitor from another plane. He noticed you right away, that you are a person of means. Though he himself has no interest in doing business with you, your presence benefits the flesh markets, so Master Sarzakis is prepared to spare you some of his time. This slave will interpret his words for you, for he loves speaking in any language except the one used in his homeworld. The suture's hideous face is marked with desperation. Overcoming his pride, he reaches out to you with his gnarled hand, beseeching your help with this humiliating gesture. Suture. Oh! The dretch known as the Suture is Rilu Vorlesh's minion, who accompanies her on her travels. After the vision you received, it became clear that it was Suture who, posing as a halfling crusader, stood next to you on the day Canabras was assaulted, and it was he who spoke to you when Discari attacked. The tiefling interprets another burst of snorting, this time addressed to Arushale. Master Sarzakis is happy to see Lady Arushale again and wishes her pleasant purchases at the flesh markets. He regrets immensely that he wasn't informed of Lady Arushale's visit in advance. Otherwise, he would have prepared a special lot exclusively for her. Master Sarzakis remembers Lady Arushale's preferences very well, and he would be happy to satisfy the wishes of such a discerning client. Arushale sounds calm, but you can see her hands have started to tremble. Please tell Master Sarzakis that I have no interest in his slaves anymore. I won't pay for them, neither in gold nor in other ways. Ivu listens carefully, and just as carefully she examines the tiefling's sewn eyes, his loathsome master, and the surroundings of the slave market. Then, in a tone that brooks no objection, she declares, "Everything in this place is horrible. Absolutely everything." Alright. Before I do anything, point at the suture. Sell me that stretch. Why did Hepzimira and Shamira buy your slaves? What should I do? I guess get some answers. Why did they buy your slaves? Lady Hepzimira is extremely secretive. No one knows what she's up to, and no one wants to ask unnecessary questions because Lady Hepzimira has already proven she is quite powerful. Snooping around her business could be dangerous. When Lady Shamira brings Lady Hepzimira with her and says she needs stupid but strong slaves, Master Sarzakis never asks questions and does not hold a grudge for the meatball nickname. Master Sarzakis is very wise and shows restraint. One of the demon guards clearly grows interested in the conversation and unconsciously leans forward. Sarzakis whips him across the muzzle with a lightning-fast blow. The demon's head explodes like a watermelon dropped from a great height. The interpreter comments on the execution with indifference. Master Sarzakis would like to remind everyone that unnecessary curiosity can be very harmful for servants, especially if it is curiosity regarding the master's business. Okay. Whew. Who are you, demon? The demon answers with a lengthy barking tirade as the interpreter listens carefully to every grunt. Okay. Master Sarzakis comes from a remote corner of the abyss extremely far from these parts. Practically no one in all Elutionera has heard of the magnificent place that is Master Sarzakis' homeland. He would happily return there because that place is superior to all other realms of the abyss. However, Master Sarzakis found himself fascinated with the concept of slavery. In his homeland, the idea of owning other sentient beings does not exist. The common practice there is to kill anyone who is not like you. Master Sarzakis has spent a lot of time studying the sophisticated art of slaveholding and has become the most respected slave trader in the whole of Elutionera. He is equally disgusting inside and out. Horrible, horrible demon. The most repulsive of all I've seen. Let's see. Tell Master Sarzakis it is wrong to treat living beings like that. Or that's the good option. We got alignment choices, bro. Good was what I just read. Lawful is to say not everyone approves of slavery on Galarian, but I respect your customs. Chaotic is slavery is disgusting. And evil is this seems right. The weak must serve the strong. And then the last one is I understand. What should we go for?
What's it good?
Tell Master Sarzakis it is wrong to treat living beings like this.
Bad.
Sure. Listening intently to the displeased hoots, the tiefling adds a light touch of condemnation in his monotonous speech. Master Sarzakis is deeply indifferent to your opinion regarding the slave trade and the order he has established here at the flesh markets. Master Sarzakis does not find it necessary to listen to the advice of strangers who have come from a primitive plane that will soon be conquered.
Okay.
Sarzakis' displeased growl makes everyone turn around. Their eyes are filled with fear and a readiness to flee immediately. Well, addressed the tiefling. Are you Sarzakis' slave? The demon burst into indignant gurgling. Even without understanding a single word, you quickly conclude that he is displeased. Master Sarzakis wishes you to cease your attempts to bypass him and communicate directly with his property. The provenance of his property is a matter of concern to Master Sarzakis alone, no one else. Okay. I'd like to know more about the flesh markets. Master Sarzakis finds your curiosity commendable. He is willing to outline the basic principles of the flesh markets and its... The tiefling falls silent for a while, listening carefully to the demon's croaking. Then he finds the correct word. Its hierarchy. He is also willing to explain the intricacies of the highly respected occupation of slaver. It would take a lot of effort to find a place more disgusting than this one, even here, in the abyss. In the old days, my warriors and I broke many slave collars and led countless slaves out of the abyss. The hand of the inheritor. Alright. What is this place? This place is called the Flesh Markets because here one can buy living and healthy flesh. Slaves for housekeeping, slaves for carnal pleasure, fighting slaves, sacrificial slaves, slaves of an edible nature. Every day, hundreds of slaves are shipped here, and hundreds of customers come to buy them. Where do you get your slaves? The majority of the slaves are captives seized during raids of other planes. Master Sarzakis is happy to inform you that Galarian is one of our main supply channels.
Damn.
The abyss itself supplies a fair share of slaves as well. Demons have no prejudice against enslaving their kin. Demonic slaves are more hard-wearing and last longer than slaves from most other planes. Trosis, you're early. Yes. Yes, I am. I thought it would be like go on early and then leave early, but who knows? All right. Who runs the flesh markets? 1 hour and you're somehow still here, right? There's dialogue.
And he's interrogating himself.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want another one where he just goes for the chaotic option
Yeah,
and blows people up.
Now I talked to this guy.
Get rid of the scene and kills everybody.
I've been talking to this beholder knockoff, and the worst thing he killed from me talking to him is he killed one of his own guards. So who's probably going to attack me when I try to kill him anyway. So All right. Who runs the flesh markets? Master Sarzakis has the honor of being the informal head of the flesh markets because he is the main supplier to the upper city. All the individuals who dared challenge Master Sarzakis' primacy renounced their false claims, became his slaves, and now proudly wear his personal insignia carved into their faces with cold iron. Someone just ran up and got whipped by him. With a demanding crack of the whip, Sarzakis calls one of the demons standing nearby. The latter kneels hastily, obediently hides his eyes, and extends his hand palm up. Sarzakis seems satisfied with this display of obedience, so he lets the demon go by whipping him lightly over the shoulders and leaving a ruby-red welt on his skin. As you may have noticed, Master Sarzakis' authority here in the flesh markets is absolute. I see. The slaver interprets his master's abrupt snort without words, giving you a short bow. Alright. So should I kill this thing, or should I just buy Suture? You know, the one dretch.
Yeah, buy him.
Okay.
And it's not like he doesn't know how you feel. It's just that he's been there even before the abyss appeared.
He seems like he's just indifferent to everything.
Yeah, he's been there for a very long time.
Right.
Even before the demon, he's older than the demon.
So sell me that dretch.
He's a multi-plane individual.
Huh. Sarzakis begins to snort, spraying saliva. He babbles quickly, which causes short, uncertain pauses in the slave's speech. This dretch, like the other demons in this shipment, is set aside for Lady Hepzibah. Without a doubt, this lazy waste of flesh caught today in the lower city will never prove to be a useful worker, but he still belongs to his new mistress. She is a very influential person. Therefore, trying to deceive her would be disrespectful and dangerous, and Master Sarzakis would never commit such a foolish act.
Okay.
He resents your suggestion that he is capable of doing anything of the kind. Master Sarzakis is insulted and outraged. There are not many vices that can surpass the greed of demons, but pride is one of them. Imagine what tremendous power it has when the two are combined. As disgusting as it is for me to give this advice, listen to me. If this scoundrel feels insulted, offer him gold. Not as part of the deal, but rather as compensation for the insult and as recognition of his high status.
He's been around. Well,
okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps gold can compensate for the insult I've inflicted. The demon's grumbling abates slightly as a flicker of greed appears in his eyes. Master Sarzakis finds your idea very reasonable. He kindly agrees to accept the sum of 30,000 gold coins to atone for the insult you've inflicted. Taking into account your unfamiliarity with local customs, Master Sarzakis will not demand your hand or eye in recompense. For his part, Master Sarzakis considers it undesirable to keep this dretch in his stock, for he was the cause of your disagreement. As a gesture of reconciliation, he would like to immediately release him and drive him out so this unpleasant incident might be considered settled and forgotten. Suppose I'll just have to kill you and take the dress. Well, no, I have the gold, so. Pay 30,000 gold coins. Right?
Yep.
Alright. Speaking to NPCs causes bad things. No, it doesn't. It causes a chance to gain more power. Experience points. There's nothing bad with that. Alright. Let's see. So, let's leave all grievances and misunderstandings behind. And that's the good alignment choice. The tiefling translates Sarzakis' satisfied snort. Though it is wholly unnecessary, you understand its meaning perfectly well. Master Sarzakis congratulates you on a successful purchase.
Yay.
The dretch approaches you, glancing cautiously around. He mumbles in a quiet voice so that only you can hear his words. I have no idea why Hepzibah needs slaves, but from what I've heard, they don't live long. Becoming her property is a death sentence, no doubt about it. Meaning you saved me, so I guess The suture appears confused. It seems this miscreation is not accustomed to being shown mercy and simply doesn't know how to express his thanks. Suture? You had to pay for suture? What a ripoff. I I mean, like everything else in this flesh market seems like way too expensive for me to afford anyway.
Unless you fight.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna kill for anything else. I didn't want to risk Suture getting killed off because he's helped me several times throughout this game. So I imagine it's like unnecessary hard mode.
Oh, and
Wait. Let me just finish. So I'm just figuring I'm gonna let him live because it'll probably benefit me in the long run, and even the short run. All right, were you gonna say something that was a spoiler? Or no?
It's not really a spoiler.
All right, go for it.
The Demon Lord, since you're in her realm, she's the main one that's going to punish anybody who really breaks her rule.
Oh, okay, you're right. That isn't a spoiler. All right, Suture has plot armor. What? How much plot armor can he have? I can kill him in almost every cutscene.
Oh.
Like every time you see him, there's an option to just kill him, except for at the beginning of the game when he appears as a halfling. All right, how were you captured? I've been wandering the lower city, searching for something. Never you mind what. I mean, that's not what I meant to say. It's a personal matter. Yeah, that's the right way to put it. So I was roaming around, chatting with all and sundry, when the slave hunters appeared and started chasing us. They threw those who survived in a cage and brought us here. This is a typical occurrence in the Abyss. Social dynamics, it's called. The strong enslave the weak. Alright?
Okay.
What will you do now? With a gloomy glance at you, the Suture gives a vague answer. I'll continue my search, I will. It won't be easy, but I'll prove to her that I'm smarter and wilier than she thinks.
Mm-hmm.
The Dretch's expression is determined, even severe. What are you looking for? The Dretch throws a suspicious glance at you. Don't ask. That's none of your business. Farewell. The Suture hesitates, nervously scratching the back of his neck. He repeatedly opens his mouth to say something, but nothing comes out. Finally, he starts to mumble incoherently. You... Just be careful, that's what I'm saying. With a martyr's sigh, the Suture turns around,
You want me to tell you what it is?
relieved to lose himself once again in Lucianera's warren of alleyways. No, I know, he's trying to say thank you. He's just struggling. Alright. Now that Suture's actually not at risk of dying in cutscene, I'm gonna kill this thing. This guy's the leader of the slave markets. If he dies, the whole thing goes up in flames. Well, he shouldn't have put that kind of target on his back, so... Wait, does this guy only enslave demons?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, fuck him.
Yeah, easy source when he only goes after the weak. He doesn't even look like intelligent.
But you'll still have lost 30k. Money comes and goes. Come on.
If you can actually fight and build that up.
Oh, hold on. If I find anything that's worth like a lot of money, he's like, oh shit, I saved. Fuck. All right. I don't know what's worth anything. All right. Slaves for every need. They don't last long, but the price is right. These are
Pleasure
people.
slaves! Carnal pleasure!
You would.
Yeah.
Raggy.
That's smart. Succubus.
Alright.
In a noble.
The Cambion, who gives you a smarmy bow, looks like he once tried to split in two, then changed his mind. His chest is twice as wide as it should be, and double pupils stare at you from each of his eyes. Every time this freakish creature opens his mouth, an impressive goiter swells on his neck. His voice has an unpleasant croaking quality, as if a giant toad had taken up residence in his throat. Would you like to buy some fresh flesh. You can call me Raggy. I am at your service. Who are you? What are you selling? Everybody calls me Raggy, and the name's just fine by me. I'm the top vendor here at the flesh markets, you and everybody else.
Yeah.
No matter what the others think. They sell expensive, classy goods, whereas I specialize in rabble and riffraff. My goods cost 10 times less than what the others are selling, but I have 100 times more clients than everyone else. Everybody needs a slave. Cheap. Maybe slightly defective, but still a slave. Big shots from the upper city prefer to do business with the others, but so what? The middle city feeds me much better. Raggy raises his voice for the last part. You notice that the demons standing nearby cast cautious glances at the insolently grinning Cambion. It seems this shabby specimen has some authority here after all. Besides, I don't just sell live goods. I sell the stuff that used to belong to these poor fools as well. You'll find some extremely valuable and interesting items among the loot taken during slave raids. No money doesn't come and go. I should know. I have none. Well, there ain't much I can say to that.
Yeah, internet, right?
Yeah, he's got internet. He's here talking to us. Although you could be on like a public library.
Can you?
Yeah, you can watch a stream on at the public. Well, I don't know where Atrocious is. Where in the world are you?
Do you hearken? It's that GPS.
You're somewhere where that has internet and electricity.
Trace that signal. Where are you?
Yeah, no, man, I can't.
He's in a submarine.
Hey, quiet, you. We are not sponsored by any virtual, any kind of virtual network or anything like that.
He's on the moon.
Yeah, sure. We trace him. We trace Atrocious. He's on the moon. No wonder you don't have money.
It's a bare wasteland.
It's a bit late for public libraries. Oh, right. Where you're at, like, it's a lot later.
It's like 12. Okay.
Yeah, give me a sec.
He's what, 6 hours different? Or 8?
No, but I did just realize one thing. I have to go. Yeah, what the hell is that?
What? What's she doing?
Yeah, that creature that's making that noise. Is that Ivu?
No. Is actually Ivu there? Because usually it just disappears when you're in the
No,
civilization.
Ivu's always present wherever combat can happen.
You're saying unless
Right.
it's in the unless you're in that inn.
Surfshark VPN. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm not getting sponsored by none of these people. Until they do, we can't. Don't make no sponsorship announcements. Now, excuse me as I go pour myself this nondescript drink.
Not sponsored.
As long as you're not sponsored, you say, "Hold on, let me go eat this non-describable food, this nondescript drink, and take advantage of this undecipherable program." All right.
Brought to you by Zero Dragoon.
All right. With a casual nod towards Ember, the demon grimaces with disgust. Incidentally, I am willing to take this crippled waif off your hands. If you expect to sell her yourself, don't bother. No one will want to buy such a puny thing, but I can add her to my lot of Galarian slaves.
Whoa.
Okay, now I trust this is just product placing everything. All right, no, sure. Name like four more items. I'll read them off for you. I swear, the moment you start,
Fanta?
sure, Fanta.
Don't you want it?
Atrocious has Coca-Cola.
Okay. Don't you want it?
All right. Now, anyway, let's see. He's trying to buy Ember.
Really?
Yep. You are mistaken. I'm not for sale. Ember smiles cheerfully.
Wait. How much?
That option isn't here. But I can't say show me the spoils you've looted. Let's see if he has what he has here. He's got blackened rags. Top item.
Whoa. For a month.
This robe, so I can equip it without it being armor. This robe grants its wielder a plus 10 competence bonus on knowledge arcana checks. It also increases the DC of spells from which spell list and hexes by one.
Oh.
Gee, I wonder who this item is for. I swear, when these items are a little too on the nose on who they want to buy them. Alright, she currently has the Robe of Inevitability, which gives a plus 2 to spell penetration. This is but the blackened rags is literally for her. So, I guess grab that. I can afford it. What else does this guy have? Amulet of Quick Draw. We got guns. This amulet grants its wearer a plus 2 insight bonus on attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons against large and bigger enemies. Also a plus 4 on initiative. It's not bad. Rusty Dawn. A corrosive burst. Alright, hold on. Whenever the wearer of this plus 4 corrosive burst battle axe confirms a critical hit, it deals times 4 damage instead of the normal times 3. And weakens the enemy, making it suffer a minus 3 penalty to strength and constitution scores for 2 rounds. Whenever this effect occurs, the wielder must pass an athletics check DC 37 or the axe will be stuck, making melee attacks unavailable for the next round. Okay. Since it's times 4, it does an additional 3d10 acid on attack.
Oh.
But it has to crit.
To do all those.
Yeah, it's on a 20 only. So this is a crit build thing. Crit builds tend to suck. Well, unless you're dealing with a weapon that already has a high crit chance range.
Yeah. Like the S-Stop?
No, like the Knife Master build that Knock Knock had in Kingmaker, where it's a 2-weapon build focused on critting, and it's like you have 6 chances to roll a 15 or higher to crit. So all of a sudden, that's a pretty good build.
That's a class on to itself to build that too.
Yeah, but this thing, no. Brutal Decay. A club. We're moving on. It's a club. Plus 4 Amulet of Fists. Rude Stopper. Plus 5 Crossbow. Whenever it lands a hit, the enemy makes a DC 30 will save, or becomes unable to cast spells or attack for 1 round.
Damn.
And then the affected enemy is immune to this for 3 rounds. Oh, come on.
Aw.
Could just keep that up and make somebody keep somebody completely pinned down. All right. Call to Violence. +4 resistance cloak grants its wearer a 30-foot aura, which grants all enraged allies in an area a +2 on attack and damage. It's like if you have a whole party full of barbarians, this is what you do.
Okay. I've used that aspect.
Speed gnome
Probably.
hooked hammer +4. Pretty sure I have something that's already pretty decent. It's not a speed weapon, but yeah, no, this is.
Cool.
Yeah, I got something better than this already.
Okay.
Having casters that can cast haste make you kind of look at stuff like that, like meh. All right. Okay, I could use the apprentice locks, the lock picks. Oh wait, I can't afford them.
After buying the cloak?
Yeah, those rags are expensive apparently. Why?
Oh.
All right, I'll buy two lock picks.
Oh.
All right, pleasure doing business with you. All right, let's give Ember her rags and move on. Put black and rags.
I'm not here to be sold. You seek the commander would sell me? I'm his heart.
Let's see,
I'm
Cloak
his
of
adopted
Carnage. +5 knowledge arcana, +2 DC for all saving throws against evocation. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'll find someone else to get the Robe of Inevitability.
I am the child.
Honestly, I think anybody can use this. It just increases. It just gives a bonus to spell penetration. Give it to Dayron. He's got offensive spells now. There. Problem solved.
Sure.
Save. Alright. Pleasure doing business with you, Sirrah. Now we go. Alright. The ugly Cambion greets you with a false smile. Would you like to buy some fresh flesh? I have the best prices in the flesh markets. Oh, let's stop here. Raggy bids you farewell with a sneaky smile. Please come again. I have interesting samples of live flesh here from time to time. And my prices aren't too Nahindrian. Raggy spits out the last word with a special mixture of envy and contempt. Alright, before I do anything, I'm going to actually just buff.
I'm prepared.
Good. I'm not going to use every buff. Just to some obvious ones, like Divine Weapon Bond here.
No one stands in my
What, you're actually gonna start killing him?
Yeah, I'm going to kill Raggy here.
Why?
Why not?
He's actually the cheapest person there. Why
I
would
want
you
to
stop that?
free the slaves, obviously.
You haven't even checked the slaves out.
Yeah, because I'm okay. The last time I tried to check out slaves, somebody got killed off in cutscene, and the rest were too scared to.
You can save before that.
Yeah, no, screw that. I'm not risking it. I'm just gonna kill him. I'm not gonna risk him killing anybody.
rules are made to be broken.
Not again. I've already made that mistake.
You
won't-
get the upper thing.
Fine,
You're
you
gonna do a
you
lot
won't
worse.
get the gold coin to the flesh market if you kill him. Well, you see here, I already got that when I tried to kill the black mask guy earlier. So I already have the. That's Valexia's gold coin. Yeah, the gold coin to the flesh markets. Yeah, I already got it. I got off the last guy I killed off. No need. So yeah, this guy's gonna die. There's no need to worry about it. Let's see. Protection from
check his
fire.
prices. See if it moves for it.
I'm not going to. I'm not gonna worry about that. I have no money. I already spent all my money on those blackened rags. So there's no real There's no argument here. There's no argument to try to save him. Raggy gonna die. Raggy's a dead man.
He's ragged. Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble.
If that's a pretty big if. That's an evil that will never die. so I'm actually in the clear.
And you're actually in his territory.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Together we stand.
Indeed. What else we got here?
We try to get cutscene. Gonna put you in a different dimension. Take you to
I'm not gonna waste the more powerful version. I'll use the weaker version. Angelic aspect. What if Raggy is related to Shaggy? Well, then I'm going to be loading my game, and hopefully he didn't destroy that too.
Yeah, Vital Instinct.
Like I've seen what happens with that. DC 17.
Counter.
Do you have Archon's aura? No, you do not.
Counter.
Alright. Then we'll go deal with this. This should be enough. Now let's take him out. Your slaves are lucky. They're about to see their master choke on his own blood. Out of nowhere, a knife with a wide, jagged blade appears in Raggy's hand. Spinning the knife skillfully with his two numerous fingers, he leers at you without fear. You want to dance? Speediest retreat. Taking advantage of all the fuss, the Mephit deftly picks the lock of his cage, using its pointed tail as a skeleton key. Once free, it makes an obscene sound at Raggy, winks at you mischievously, and immediately takes off into the air. Fuck, what the hell was that? Alright, cast Destruction on Raggy. Cast Hellfire Ray on Raggy. And Smite Evil Raggy. Alright, that's it. Everybody else has beat him. Well, I don't think he was related to Shaggy. That pretty.
Take that dagger.
Let's see. He doesn't have a dagger on him. He has a composite longbow.
What?
Another coin from the flesh markets. Some kind of cloak and some bracers. And leather armor. None of this seems like really powerful items.
Well, yes, of course.
Let's see. Bracers of archery, +3 leather armor, +3 composite longbow. Yeah. And this guy didn't have much of anything worth mentioning. Alright. How is it every demon and their grandma can cast Firestorm? Well, hold on. That wasn't Firestorm, I don't think. Combat. Let's see. He dealt 0 damage. It's called Phoenix Blast, which I've never heard of before. What the hell is Phoenix Blast? It didn't do anything, but he cast Phoenix Blast.
One close enough.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll up to get some info on this, and it's like I'm coming up with nothing.
It only activates upon death.
Oh.
And that's only if you were close by.
Yeah,
It reverts, takes one opponent and takes half of what they have. If the spell breaks. And you rise up near to half of your own HP.
I'll talk to the slaves. The slaves stand huddled in a tight circle. Knives picked up from the ground glint in the hands of some. It is almost as if the scent of demon blood has imbued their exhausted bodies with new strength. They are clearly no longer willing to simply watch their lives be bargained away. One of them, a young man with an injured leg, flashes a bloodthirsty grin at you. So what's next, sir? Should we run? Or should we face death here? We won't go back in the cage. We've had enough of this demon filth. Chaotic, I am setting you free. That's just gonna kill him. Evil, attack. The demons see you as prey. So do I. I have to go. Or, good. Explain to the slaves how to get to the Nexus. You can take refuge at my camp.
Explain that.
Iomade bless you. Thank you for standing up for us. We'll never forget your kindness. The ragged slaves huddle in a tight group and hurry toward the exit. They are frightened and tired, but you can see a glimmer of hope and defiance in their eyes. Oh.
Alright!
You did as every true Galarian should by saving the people from your homeworld from slavery. Thanks to people like you, my heart holds no doubt that we will emerge victorious from this struggle.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah. I explained. He said, like, I was like, do you really think we can win? He said, yeah, here's how we win. You have to first destroy all the demons on the Galarian, and then every living mortal has to, by their own choice, be willing to do no evil. And then we can win against the Abyss. I'm like, good fucking luck.
Oh, fuck that!
He believes it can happen. It's like, woo! Okay.
Yo, obliterate the realm and say, all evil must be.
Oh yeah, he did say this. It's like trying to force the issue, however, winds up with a lot of tyrants and false prophets. So it's like, I'm also worried that I might wind up doing that, so I have to be cautious. That will never happen. Evil is just too good.
Evil is better.
You know, someone should be the one to try to prove that false. Someone.
You're evil!
Well, then let's find someone good.
And then corrupt them.
No. Luck turned away from me, and now I wear this collar. I shouldn't have bet everything I had on that gladiator. Let's see here. We've got another slave trader here. I can't kill him, but he's selling demons. Oh, I found a Jaws of the Jackal. The hell? A pair of... Okay, so this is quite a bit of text. A pair of gauntlets, made of a very dark metal and badly rusted. In a hidden compartment, there is a tiny diary. According to it, these gauntlets belong to Victor Savolt, a human who grew up in Carrion Hill, Ustalov, and and was directed by his parents to go to higher education to become a wizard. During his classes outside of his school, the class was ambushed by wild animals. In a panic, Victor fled from the class and away from the city, deeper into the woods. He traveled for a great deal of time, having no supplies to sustain himself. Eventually, he collapsed in the graveyard of a city in Ustalov. Laying upon the loamy soil and finding it difficult to move forward, feeling like he could make it with just a bit more energy, he decided to push on, consuming some of that awful, wretched ground and forcing his body to continue. He was then taken in by a cleric of Pharasma and began to reside and learn the arts of a cleric under his guidance. He did not feel like eating the first few nights after his arrival, even though he felt his body screaming out for nourishment, which was concerning to him. Even so, as he went to draw water from the well near the temple one night, he saw 4 hooded figures standing over the well. One cradled a dark iron gauntlet in its hand, and upon approaching the well, offered it to the human. He took the gauntlet and immediately was struck and doubled over by pangs of intense hunger. Retching and heaving ensued, but when he finally recovered and stood up, the figures were gone. Later, Victor came into contact with an Abrit Candelu, who shattered this gauntlet with its ability, causing Victor to fly into a rage of zeal. He used the broken shards of the item to dig into his own flesh, carving an unholy symbol of Trelmarixian on his hand to serve as a catalyst for his magic until he could repent for allowing it to break. In time, after Dresden was retaken, the gauntlet was reforged at the very forge Staunton used, and he was beginning to dabble not only in the dark summoning of demons, but also the vicious powers of black fire. He had focused on summoning dangerous creatures and snatching souls, and the gauntlet understood this. These gauntlets grant a profane vigor effect and a +2 bonus to natural armor to all evil creatures summoned by the wearer of these gauntlets. If the wearer summons a Thanademon, they granted a greater profane vigor effect and a +4 natural armor bonus to armor class.
Oh shit.
If the wearer summons any good outsider creatures, it will attack the wearer. Profane Vigor. A summoned creature gains a +2 profane bonus on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. Greater Profane Vigor is a +4 bonus. And immunity to fear effects and temporary hit points equal to the caster level.
Cool.
Huh. Oh shit. Useless to you. No, this is not. Atrocious. How could this be useless to me? I can give this to Ninio. She summons shadow demons with her equipment.
She's neutral.
Wait, does this... Yeah, and there's nothing here saying that you have to be... Yeah, you don't have to be evil aligned. You just have to summon evil creatures, and she does.
Yeah, shadow demons.
Yep. Well, it's her equipment that lets her summon it, but they still count as summoned creatures.
Profane.
So this is really good. And a hell of a story to it. I'm glad they don't give that much story to every item in the game, but when they do, you know it's going to be something good. Let's see here.
You're not a trickster, and you can expand upon all items that you pick up.
We got Crebus and more slaves. Let's get ready to free some more slaves. More wanton slaughter. Here we go. Crebus. The tall, thin vendor is swathed in a loose black robe. He is not a demon, but it is impossible to determine his race. His expressionless and hairless face is covered in tattoos, and looks as if it is made of wax. His eyes are motionless. As you approach, the black figure almost doubles over as he sweeps into a low bow. The vendor moves with a supernatural delicacy and grace impossible for a human. He extends his arms, also covered in tattoos, towards you. The ink on his palms comes to life and forms the words, "Greetings. I am Crebus, vendor of magical lunatics." The voice of the hand sounds contemplative. "I can sense shadows, evil shadows that once served their old master, Variavaxis, whom I fought valiantly but had not the strength to defeat. Beware this one, champion, for he is linked to powers both formidable and cunning." Something inside you awakens and casts a fiery glance at the slaver. You can see the darkness curling under the thin layer of his skin, or rather a shadow resembling darkness, a demon woven of shadows.
The real one.
What kind of slaves can you offer? Show me your magic wares. Before anything else, show me your magic wares. The slaver gives you another low bow. One of his eyes suddenly rolls out of its eye socket. With a neat, gentle movement, Crebus touches the eyeball and returns it to its normal place, and then he points to his wares. Ew. That's gross. Alright, let's see what this guy has. Phantasmal Guide. A +5 quarterstaff. Let's see. Allows its wearer to cast illusion spells as if they were 3 levels higher. Gee, I wonder who should be getting this item. Ghost Touch Weapon. Let's see, so it just hits, it removes a ghost 50% damage reduction. And that's it. Alright, what else we got? Boots of Arcane Persistence. Whenever the wearer of these boots casts the same spell for the 4th time during the day, their next spell becomes quickened, as though using the quicken spell feat. Okay. Ring of Imminent Demise. Whenever the wearer of the ring makes an attack of opportunity, the enemy must pass a DC, a fort save 26 or be knocked down. The ring also grants a +2 competence bonus to attack and damage rolls with two-handed weapons. Some of this stuff is pretty meh. Robe of Malice. +3 dodge bonus to armor class, and a +5 bonus to unarmed attack. Oh, great. And it can only be worn by a monk of lawful evil alignment. God damn.
Woo!
They could not hit you harder in telling you will never get to enjoy this.
Wow. You are gonna make an evil monk?
Not really. He's selling several scrolls. Bunch of regular quarterstaffs, meta magic rods, wands. Okay, here we go. A ring called Unholy Shepherd. While wielding this ring with a sign of Baphomet, probably that, You can summon two CR-14 half-fiendish Minotaurs 3 times per day, and they will fight on your side for 10 minutes. However, if you die while wearing this ring, they are summoned too, but now as enemies. I saw raised it. Oh, sweet. Lisa Atrocious is keeping an eye out. Let's see, restoration. Raised dead. Yep. Right. Well, I don't have the money. I did just kill a slaver or two, so let's see. I guess I can sell these extra flesh market coins. I only need one. And full plate. Bulk sell. Composite. Regular composite crossbows.
Did you sell
What? Sell what?
the flesh market coin?
I have 2 of them. Should I hold on? Should I hoard them?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Get one of those. One of those. But more than that, I want to see if I can find Scroll of Dragonkind. Oh, it's a breath attack. Alright, let's see. I'm after diamonds. Diamonds and diamond dust for the spells. Let's see. Anything? Nope. Dragonkind turns you into a dragon. Oh. Should I get those?
Should you? You can turn people into a dragon.
I guess there's no harm in it. As long as I can afford it. Let's see. But it's Dragonkind 1.
Yeah, so it's something.
Oh wait. Greater Scroll of Polymorph. Blue Dragonkind. So what would be better? Scrolls of Dragonkind or Greater Scroll of Polymorph Dragonkind?
Treasure market?
Let's see. Alright, well, Greater Polymorph gives me 68 breath weapon attack. So, and then regular one, it doesn't say. Basic Scrolls of Dragonkind don't give me any specifics, so they could be better or they could be worse.
Oh, you have more options, while that one already says you can only polymorph into a certain type.
No, each of these Greater Scrolls of Polymorph also list one dragon they can turn you into. Of course, there's also the large air elementals. Greater Wyvern, Greater Smilodon. Let's see. Alright. Wait, they should list what spell level they are. Alright. Cast level 13. It's a 7th level spell. So, there's that. And Dragonkind is a 6th level spell. Caster level 13. Alright, so I know which one's better. Like, objectively. Alright. So, what element do you guys think should be the better one? You got black, blue, brass, gold, green, silver. So cold damage.
Well, it's not really shielded. Cold.
Oh. Alright, silver it is. Turindalev. Alright, I'm just buying one. I'm just buying one. Because, like...
Of all the things...
Oh, no. I guess I could buy
there's
two.
acid demons, fire demons, and thunder. I'm not thunder.
Lightning.
Yeah. Thunder is also not...
Yeah, I've already got my ass handed to me by almost all of them, so...
Saying.
Oh, no, I haven't run into a lot of lightning demons. I ran into it, like, one time. Who is going to cast those spells is the question. Oh, well, for Scroll of Raised Dead, I guess, like, there's options, but for the dragon kind, Ninio.
Mostly.
Yeah, it's mostly just Ninio. Yeah, she's a scroll user.
Where it wouldn't even be able to waste it. Really? Okay.
Yeah, she can use scrolls and not even... oh, wait, hold on. There's a Scroll of Dragonkind 2.
Dang.
Alright, I don't know which is better, the Polymorph or the Scroll or Dragonkind 2. So I'll just get both.
Well, are you strictly going for dragon, or are you going for all those other little creatures you could turn into?
Well, let's see. Silver is a cone of cold, and White Dragon is a 40-foot cone of cold. So, I guess no, they're both 40-foot cones of cold. So it's just about flavor. I'll turn into a silver dragon. Alright. I should still be able to afford one more of these. Just gotta figure out what. Plague storms. Mentals. And of course, they have a Scroll of Dragonkind 3. Screw it. Just get them all.
I can turn into all of them!
Why not? Alright.
Write it all down.
I'm scrolling down just to see if there's anything that would make me want to change my mind about this, and it's like, nope. Alright, let's go. Save the purchase. And now let's get ready to kill them. What, you think I could free them with no money? Otherwise?
You already saw that it's not connected to.
Alright, the strange vendor swathed in black extends his pale palm upwards towards you. And an ink inscription appears there. Shall we trade? Who are you and where did you come from? I guess get that before we kill. 3 words appear on the vendor's palms. Crebus, from everywhere. The secretive stranger smiles lifelessly and shrugs. His soft, flowing movements are so smooth as to be almost indecipherable, as if he were not a creature of flesh, but rather of melting wax. The slaver opens his mouth wide, and you see neither teeth nor tongue inside. The ink on his palm forms the words, "I can communicate." This fucker's creepy as hell. We won't be making any deals. Attack. 2 small projectiles whiz past your ear. The glass eyeballs have popped out of Crebus's eye sockets. Dense clouds of darkness flow from his impossibly wide mouth, gathering to form an eerie demonic figure. The figure bares its teeth, The pale skin, now with no trace of the living tattoos, drops to the ground like an empty robe. The lunatics ignore the horrible metamorphosis their master is undergoing. They stay lost in their magic trance.
None shall escape!
Let's see here. Deep Shadow Demon Brutes and Krebus. That's kill Krebus. Go get him, guys. Attaboy. Keep dancing. Alright. Let's see. Blow him up. Well, wait, no. This guy looks like he has he looks like he has, what's it called? Blur active, so I'm just gonna cast Firestorm. And then everybody else attack. Oh wait. Except for Sela. Use Smite Evil and then do it. Alright, Firestorm went off. It didn't do, oh my god, he's got the reflex. What is that reflex save thing?
Evasion.
Yeah, he's got evasion. Okay, so anything that reflex halves is worthless against him. That's a lot. That's a lot of spells.
Whole person. Does it have a heart?
I have Hold
Go,
Monster.
Finian!
I guess Hold Monster.
Time to trick, motherfucker. Finian! Take it to its heart. If it can breathe.
I don't know if it can breathe.
If it has a heart, it can die.
I'm gonna try to have
Heart Seeker.
Heal me quickly.
Woo!
Okay, that didn't work either.
Woo!
You're not using the flail. No, I'm not. I found out the flail. Well, no, I guess I didn't find out. Why am I not using the flail? All right.
Because you didn't build for this one.
Yeah, I guess that was it. Let's give it a try. Deathbed Servant. Go for it. And Cloud Kill, of course. Everyone's getting pretty hurt. Cone of Cold.
Oh, you twist it. Yeah.
Guess I'll have both Sela and him use. Yep. Oh god, Acid Fog now too. Krebus is taking some real damage, so it's not like he's immune to this stuff. But I really should have prepped better for this fight.
Ibu!
She's not even scaring him.
Breath attack!
Heal me quickly.
You heard Lewis. Heal him! Heal him!
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Lewis is dying out there.
He really is. Poison, delay, communal, chain lightning. Oh my god. I really should have prepped for everything.
Yeah, well, you already know.
I didn't think this guy was gonna be so final boss.
He's not.
Well, that's disturbing because he
Yeah.
sure as hell is acting like he is.
Quickly.
And he's not the most powerful lance there.
Let's see here. Where's Crebus? There he is. He's almost got no health left.
Of course.
Shadow demons are tougher than most. Ah. Well, I'm learning that the hard way. Thankfully, only Crebus has this, has the evasion. So I am still going to keep spamming Firestorm to get rid of the helpers. Crebus is down.
Why is he
Alright.
going ha ha ha?
Oh, he crit.
Did the creature blow up?
I mean, I don't see a body left. Let's see. Cast heal on Lewis.
Heal me. Quickly.
One heal and he's back to full health. Damn.
Are you got anything else, Hyper?
Oh, crap, that's the phone. Ah,
Give me a second. What the hell is that? I'm like, what the fuck?
that is an important call.
Yeah.
Alright, we will actually have to be leaving after this, so hold on.
I can push through this. Continue fighting everyone.
Alright, and we're back. Sorry, had a phone call. But yeah, we took out Crebus.
Took all
But
the stuff?
he killed my dinosaur!
What did he damn do?
Yeah, nobody cares. It'll get better. It's a little
That's a
figurine.
statue.
It's a figurine statue.
It just goes back into a statue. Whoop! Magic at its finest.
Alright.
And it's a little figurine.
Let's talk to the slaves here. The faces of the lunatics are dotted with blood, but their empty gazes show no change. One slave's cheek is pierced through. A sharp rock hit him during the fight, but the slave does not pay the slightest attention to the wound. Champion, heed the advice that I give you, though I do so with a heavy heart. Do not let these unfortunates into your camp, for darkness has branded them with its ominous mark. They pose a threat, and my heart tells me that any attempt to show them mercy will lead to great loss and bloodshed. Do you understand me? The unfortunates poisoned by Crebus's magic potions ignore your words. They continue to stare into the void with their airy black eyes, whispering. Suddenly, one of the lunatics turns his head slightly towards you. He looks through you with huge black eyes that lack pupils. White motes in their depths resemble stars. The lunatic opens his mouth and speaks to you in a clear voice. You have a star in your heart, a strong one. It's beautiful. What happened to you? The lunatic's hands start to move, with a grace that seems impossible for a mortal. His hands begin drawing something in the air. Finally, the lunatic starts talking. His hoarse voice is distinct and clear. Everything inside has boiled away, and now it's empty, as dark as a well. From the bottom of the well, you can see the stars. Even when the sun is high in the sky, we have boiled away, and now we see the stars. Chaotic, you are free to leave. I'm not telling them to go into the camp. Hand of the Inheritor is basically ultimate
Already
wingman.
automatic warned you.
All right.
He'll kill people. Period.
All right. Let's see. I
They're
guess
already a lost cause.
I'm not even gonna free him.
What?
I could say chaotic, you are free, leave, or I could just leave.
I would go with the chaotic. They can roam. They can fend for themselves.
Sure.
You're already in the
As the phrase I like to say all the time, what's the worst that could happen?
Just don't send them to your camp.
Okay, you are free. Leave. Your words make no impression on the lunatics. Perhaps they don't even understand them. The words on the vendor's palms read, "They cannot be set free."
Damn.
Oof. Evil attack. Let's see what's inside you. Crebus has obviously pumped you full of some intriguing substance. I'll just leave.
Damn.
So far, the worst is being sent to the abyss out of spite. Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. The lunatics continue to ignore the world around them, watching the stars that have settled within their black eyes.
And he's awfully too powerful just to leave him to. All he's doing is going to recharge.
That's messed up. Alright.
He's just going to regenerate.
Well, we still have to go to the art.
Oh, did you get stuff off of him?
Yeah, he didn't have much worth taking.
Where did he at?
Like a plus. Random +1 crossbow and shit. Nothing worth mentioning, mostly.
Nothing else?
Yeah, none of these guys have the inventory they're selling. Alright, so trying to go into the also Ardent Dreams here. Maybe if I change. Yep. Alright, let's go. Traps. Oh, Knowledge Arcana 32. I'm sure she's got a high enough bonus.
I did it. It happens sometimes.
The islands floating in the air are not the byproduct of some crazy magic. It is the energies of chaos that endow them with their bizarre properties. And they're not even the most amazing thing that can be found in the abyss. Alright, disarm this trap.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Let's see here. Just some commoners. A portal to go up. Ah. Something to fight. Slovakia.
Move out.
Like, there's not even an option to talk to it, just attack it. Hey, that's my escaped slave owner there, over there. Or maybe it's not. Who cares? Grab him, I could use a noose for all it either way. Well, fuck you too! Thrall, Hunter, Master, Succubus, Incubus, Butcher. Let's kill this guy. You're not gonna loot the obvious chest behind the trap? Wait, there was an obvious chest behind the trap? Shit, there was. Oh my. Oh, hold on. Killing these guys takes precedence. Breath weapon. That causes insanity.
Please help me.
Okay. Heal up.
This kill is for you.
Right, she's crazy. Hold on. Stop that. Alright. Let's see. Restoration. And that's a greater restoration. Yeah, I should use greater restoration on Ember. Alright.
Take.
Right. What? Let's see. Loot the bodies.
Yep.
Now let's go back for that one chest.
Feel it.
Alright, let's see. Pick the lock. And I mean, it's not really something to write home about, but it's something. All right, what did I get off of that wannabe slaver?
Order?
Let's see, headband of intelligence, 2+2 scimitars, full plate armor. Well, here's something. The Robe of Determination. All right. Whenever the wearer of this robe casts a spell that forces the target to make a Fortitude saving throw, the DC of that save is increased by 2. It also grants the wearer a +2 bonus on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. Okay. +4 bonus to concentration checks and spell resistance 18. That's quite a bit. Huh. And then +3 bracers of armor. Then there's some non-magical stuff here and there. But that's about it. Right. Before anything else, let's... What? Heal up, and... yeah.
We'll make things right.
Heal Ivu a bit. Alright. Alright, that should be enough. Alright. Well, everything aside, we are at that time. So we're going to call it a night. Alright, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I will be on for Pathfinder Kingmaker on Monday. And that's about it. And so until then, take care.